brothers and sisters, you might be thinking, what is this? We've got BetSam and Arden in full 1080p, high definition. It's actually in 720p. I think I have to pay more for a subscription or something. But we're almost there, you know? The boys are looking big and badder than ever, bolder than ever in the case of Arden. Like, we're just ready to fucking rock, man. I'm pumped for this stream. I think this is the third event in a row where we've actually been managing to do this. Did you shave that fresh this morning? I feel like
no, I shaved it 2 days ago. Actually, it's
the hold is
shave it again tomorrow.
The hold is phenomenal for that one. So, can we get a roll call from the boys? Because I know that you guys are jumping in here, excited here. We got AK.
Hey, we can do the chat live. We're using a new service, by the way, guys.
We got Bill CG, my favorite new show on YouTube, the Kombat Kiwi prop hunting live stream. I mean, we're going to dominate. I'm not even kidding. Once me and Adam lock in, like if I can restrict them to like 2 to 6 gooning sessions a week, then
the
things that we can achieve. You know,
here's the thing as well, BetSam. Here's the thing as well. So I'll be honest. Last week we didn't have that good of a week on the props. That we've never had the opportunity to have a comeback week. This is our first opportunity at a massive win, and
I wouldn't even say it's a comeback week though. I would say if you bet on the props that we gave out last week, you still would have profited. It just would have been
it wasn't the insane Linsanity run we had.
We hit out the park for sure.
Yeah, we were on an insane fucking run at one point. It was ridiculous.
No, for sure. All right, well let's throw up a few more comments here and then we'll break into this. Shout out Sam and Adam for putting in time and effort making these videos for the people. Respect, brother. Respect to you, Frosty, for showing up today, and to everybody else that's joined in today, man, for sure. Now, let's catch up. Thumbnail was a lie. You're not wearing a suit. Well, the thing is that after I make a kill, I get the blood on the suit, and I have to get that thing washed. So, you know, I did at the time, but, you know, it's just like Adam with his religious Abu Dhabi, you know, Muslim attire. You know, he was wearing that, but since he's retired himself from the mosque for the day, he can get back into his civilian clothes, you know. It's just how we're built, you know. We're just built different, you know. Reach him. Am I saying the quiet part out loud? Eyes pink heart shape. Yo, we need to organize getting the
we don't have the emojis.
We need to get the emojis, yeah, bro.
That's all right.
Alex in her live says, we come for the thumbnails and stay for the show. Speaking of the show, things are going to be a little bit different from here on out. We're going to try and work it into more of a cohesive way where we can incorporate you guys. Adam's going to be my data recording dude. He's still going to write down as we're going along here. But yeah, if you want to drop a comment, let me know. We'll try to incorporate the chat as we go along without having it too disrupted. This is a bit of a low name value card, but I think there's still going to be some bangers. I'm definitely going to wake up for the main card, but I think the prelims start at like 1 a.m. for me. There's no way
I'll be watching them. I'm thinking I'm going to stream.
Adam has no commitments, so Adam can degenerate. He can fuck his sleep pattern. Yeah, there's nobody to hold Adam accountable, so maybe he will be there. You know.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing a live on my channel. I was talking to Jacob actually. Jacob's doing a lot better. He might do a live, but it's seeming likely that I'm going to be doing the live on my own channel. Also, regarding the LFA, Davis, I think that James Marsden as an underdog is surprising, but yeah.
Oh, story time. You guys ever had sesame snaps? Adam, have you had these sesame snaps here?
No,
bro, you never had, bro. These, if I could, I feel like you're so big on my screen right now. It feels like I could pass one to you.
Sure.
Like if I just reached out and I just.
Hey, that's clean. That's clean.
Thank you.
I feel like we could get that. You know, we could get that. We could get on.
We'll organize it where I give you one and you could sneakily have it where you're like,
just have one. Oh fuck, we have to practice this. I think, yeah, we'll have to practice it.
For sure. We got our first super chat, $1.99 from the boy B Rods 3000. Where's the bottle of wine, Sam? This isn't right. I'll tell you what, man. I run a restaurant in my day job, and I got to do a 12.5-hour shift tomorrow because it's the restaurant's 7th birthday. And so there ain't no way I'm drinking alcohol today. Doesn't matter what the super chat value was. There ain't no alcohol being consumed on the stream. We've got Adam looking sexy, says Baby 8. Damn right he is.
Thank you.
Right, let's get into this card, Adam.
Yeah, yeah. Let's start. All right, I like this card as well because we're very aligned on the card, which is good because in the past, like last week when we weren't aligned, it got a bit awkward. You know, we're disagreeing. We had different reads. We don't know what to do. We're very small now. You can see my Chris Duncan poster in the corner.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, gotta make us a bit bigger.
There we go.
There we go. You can see. Oh, it's my disc golf trophy as well.
We're gaming, bro. We are absolutely gaming
that,
right
guys? Now. That's a national disc golf championship tournament trophy right there. Anyways, all right, let's lock in. I like Abdul Hussein. I like Abdul Hussein in the first 2 rounds. What do you think? He loves it. He's typing. He's typing aggressively.
Mm.
He's eating aggressively. Mm. We got Daniel Cormier. Am I Joe Rogan and you're Daniel Cormier? Is that how we're doing this?
I do eat more than you on these streams. So I'll be DC. I can be DC and you can be Joe Rogan, right? You are bolder than me, so you can be Joe Rogan.
Yeah. That's it. All right.
And that's really on point. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. As he's we both got the same cam. We both have MX Brios now, which are like.
But mine does look more crisp. It does, you know.
Yeah. See, I can't go up to 1080p because I'm the guest. Oh no, I'm on 1080p. I don't know. Oh, whatever.
I'm on 720 and I still look brighter than you. I know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. You gotta. Nah. Anyways, What do you think about this fight, BetSam? Like, we haven't even started talking about the fight. Like, see, before the stream, guys, BetSam was like, "You got to be talking about the fights. You got to talk about the fights." And we're 7 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about Hussein versus Gibson yet.
Guys, we're just warming in. We're just lubricating our way into this journey. You know, the thing about having a good time, guys, and this extends to other things outside of the UFC, right? Is to certify having a good time. A lot of lubrication, right? A lot of patience,
a lot of victory.
Touch. A little bit of physical touch, a little bit of sweet talking, right? A little bit of, you know. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that, Adam. Just because, you know, getting a little bit carried away here, a little too zesty. We haven't been drinking alcohol, so we don't have anything to blame about that.
No, we don't.
Abdul Hussein, king. Now, this is not Bobby Green. This guy want to call himself king? I'll fucking run with it. 15-2 fighter. He's 5'5". He has an insane work rate. I think Adam can agree. When you watch the tape on this dude, he looks like he's UFC ready for sure. Cody Gibson, I wouldn't say that he's not a UFC caliber guy because he's had a jobber's run inside the UFC. But if you are better than the average monkey that comes into here, then you're going to beat somebody that's named Cody Gibson. And even if you want to go back and look through the last 5 here for that Cody Gibson, it's a very hollow list of victories. You know, he hasn't beaten anybody that's gone on to win. You look, Chad Anheliger only goes on to lose fights. Brian Keller only goes on to lose fights. Lost to Miles Johns, who went on to lose fights. Damon Blackshear went on to lose fights.
That was a really bad performance too.
Which one? Against
Blackshear. No,
Blackshear. Yeah, Blackshear destroyed him. And people had this crazy notion like, oh, Cody Gibson was hurting Damon Blackshear. I think Damon Blackshear was just letting him do his thing. And then Damon Blackshear, once he tired down, just cooked him.
Well, Gibson was shooting takedowns on him, and Blackshear is a really good grappler. Gibson just had no fight IQ in that fight, man. It was terrific. But the thing I will say about this fight that I do believe could give you some concern, especially if you are... Yeah, that's what I was going to. Especially like if you've... Because I think a lot of people, like, they probably do just blindly bet on some things that we say. And I will say this right now. If they do a face-off, these guys are going to look a weight class apart. Because in my opinion, I think Abdul Hussein should actually fight at flyweight. I think his ceiling is higher at flyweight. This guy's not big. This guy was smaller than Tyson Nam, who he fought in his last fight. But he's going to hustle, man. He's a pretty good wrestler too. He shoots a lot of takedowns, a very high volume of takedowns. He doesn't really get them, but he'll come through. He'll bomb away on the feet. He's got one-punch knockout power like we saw against Nam. And people don't really knock out Nam anymore, to be honest with you. And then in terms of the grappling, you know, I think Hussein's a good grappler. I think he's a good enough grappler to submit Gibson. And the thing about this matchup, I think that Gibson actually is good enough to survive a first round. And I think we're going to get a second round Abdul Hussein finish in this one here. I think Gibson's not too bad. He's just old, taking it on short notice, and he must cut a lot of weight to make 135. And he already has cardio problems. I think it's going to be extenuated, if that's the word, to this matchup. Flying across the world, cutting weight, taking on a guy that's shooting takedowns, that's high volume. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so what you're saying is that you think he goes out there and gets it done, but you think it extends to the second round?
I am expecting a Hussein second round finish, but a first round finish would not shock me.
Extenuating circumstances is what you were looking to say, by the way, I think.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, no, sweet. No, I that was well put. That was well put. I'm in agreement with almost everything you said there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up UFC Bet Online in the background here, and we're going to jump on that and show you what the props are looking like, and we'll see what we can come up with here. So
Jacob is claiming that we're the B team, and we've got a bit of a battle with the We Want Text Boys at the moment. Sam.
Jacob is claiming that. Where did he say that?
And the donation from producer.
Wait, let's have a look here. Producer Nico, Jacob says you guys are the B team. Look into your camera right now, Adam, and don't blink for 5 seconds. See how me and Adam are both capable of that. I'm pretty sure that alone determines where the.
Oh, that's rough.
I don't think you get Jacob or Angelo to look into the camera for 5 straight seconds without blinking. You know. The new dogs are in the yard, right? We'll just say that, you know. And also, I've said this a million times. Me and Adam in a 2v2, bro. We'd be dominating that shit, Adam. Me and you, 2v2, Adam and Angelo, like a Russian-style MMA scene. They're going down in sub 1.5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Fast all over my microphone.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I think that's going to be easy money. Look, for me, man, I think an Abdul Hussein in round 2 is like great value here. At that plus 400, I'm happy to take a stab at it. How about we? I'm keen for a layer cake here. I'm keen to go.
Wait, you say what you're thinking. I'll let you know what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking Abdul Hussein inside the distance, and then we put a smaller stake on Abdul Hussein in round 2.
What's the round 2 plus 400? What's the KO sub?
KO sub is minus 185.
Okay, right. So there's just a safer option. Oh, so you can do a bit of both, but you profit more for round 2.
Yeah. So we can hit.
We're giving the people stuff to play. I like that.
Yeah. So write down Abdul Hussein KO sub minus 185, right? And then go Abdul Hussein round 2.
I want to throw something out there, Jay. Fuck. Sorry,
Sam, you just about called me Jacob just then?
Yeah, I did.
The shit out of
what you. Is the Abdul Hussein round 2 submission is what I was thinking.
1200. All right, that's round 3. We'll layer cake it. Put that as the third one. 1, 2, 3. I'm keen. Like I'm super excited about this.
Oh wait. What are we doing? We're chucking in a round 3, or we're doing round 2 sub? What are we thinking?
Round 2 sub, and we'll go round 2. So inside the distance, round 2 sub. $2 again from producer Nico. You guys definitely mog Angelo and Jacob small PPs. Yeah, for sure. The lahos are extending to the shoelaces. That's a very New Zealand. You know laho? I'm sure you've heard the laho reference. No, Adam's looking blank. It means cock anyway. But let's move on with that one.
Okay, let's move on.
You're the G team.
I like that. We're given 3 options. You can play all 3. Because here's the thing, like you play the KO sub because that's like pretty good. You know, it's going to probably happen. And then you can put a little bit less on round 2, and you can put a little bit less than that on round 2 sub, and then you just make absolute quadrillions if he gets a round 2 sub.
Right.
Yeah.
How about me with those Stuart Nickel takedown props, huh? Did you tell me on
those?
That
was cheeky. No, I didn't.
I know. I could tell by your smile that you didn't tell me. You were like,
no, I was cheering for you because you had them, but I had the Felipe Franco takedown props though. To be fair,
they go good. Not quite as lucrative.
Not quite as lucrative, to be fair. Not quite as lucrative. They were good though. They were good because he got a few of them, and then also I had who Israel Elliott takedown props too. I had Israel Elliott takedown props as well. And they were
you did tell me about Israel Elliott on the stream. You were like, you got to get on those. You said that Israel Elliott round 1 takedown. Now, speaking of this one here, we have Nurullo Aliyev taking on Mike Davis, Beast Boy. And in this one here, I think it's going to be Nurullo Aliyev either wins in round 3 by finish or late round 2 is possible, or a Nurullo Aliyev decision. I'm not so high on Mike Davis in this spot here. A lot of people are talking about Mike Davis being dangerous. I do agree. And I was actually going to play a Mike Davis win inside the distance decision, no action. But then I kind of remembered his fight against Mitch Ramirez. And in that fight against Mitch Ramirez, he was very dismissive of the offense that came back from Mitch Ramirez. And you can't do that at the high level, or people are going to put you out or get you in precarious situations. And I really do think that even though Nurullo isn't particularly dangerous, you know, styles make fights, and the way that Mike Davis, he just believes in his offense better, and he definitely doesn't have the better cardio. I'll say that off the rip. Mike Davis does not have good energy management. He doesn't have the better cardio here than Nurullo. Nurullo as well, even though he's left a lot to be desired early on in his career, he's just 25 years old. You know, as far as like UFC championship medal goes, he's still 6 years removed from being what most fighters' prime is. Most fighters, when they're in the UFC, they're 31, 32 years old when they're on all cylinders. So for Nurullo, he's still well within the improvement window. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to go Nurullo by decision for this one. But I'm not saying that he can't finish him. I don't think that the finishing element is off the table. So before looking at the props, my prediction would be that Tashiki wins by decision.
Okay. Yeah, my prediction is that Nurullo is going to win this fight by decision. Yeah. However, I'm very open to a round 3, like ground and pounds knockout sort of thing, because with Mike Davis, the thing with Mike Davis is, right, he's so inconsistent in everything. He's inconsistent in his fights. He seems inconsistent in his life, even. You know, like sometimes he tells us he doesn't even like fighting. He doesn't want to fight. Other times he does. He put on a lot of muscle in his last matchup and then seems to gas out a little bit because he was carrying a bit more weight around. We even saw what happened to Robert Whittaker. So obviously having a bit of weight on you can affect you quite a lot. I think in this matchup, Ankalaev, he is going to wrestle. I know he couldn't really take down Shamrock, which is not a great look because he did attempt takedowns in that fight. But at the same time, he was winning it on the feet. It didn't really matter that much. Against Mike Davis, I think the game plan is going to be different. I think it's just going to come down to Ankalaev wrestling Davis. How many times is he going to be able to take down Davis? How much ground and pound is he going to get off? Is Davis going to gas out so badly that Ankalaev is going to get a round 3 finish? And then another one is we got another donation as well from Broads 3000. And,
I was going to wait till you got through your chat.
And also another donation from producer Nico as well.
No, I'm onto
it. Oh no, you donated again.
No. It's just one. It's just this one from B-Rods 3000. I know you usually do, but drop them props in the Discord. I will do that, my brother B-Rods. Okay. I will.
I'll drop some as well we'll drop the what we do here on the Discord, and then we'll put some bits in there too as well. Producer Nico said that Jacob has a small peepee.
Yeah, we put that up already. We already put that one up.
Did we? Okay, I just got CTE, guys. That's my bad. My prediction is really Ankalaev decision.
Let's remind the chat here: the 1-0 undefeated boxer, Adam MMA. Let the people know you've got Kombat.
Yeah, true. I did get rocked in that fight in the second round, which is why I only won by split decision. But I don't talk about that. We talk about the knockdown in round 3.
I never
the domination in round 1.
They're never going to be able to find that. Just say it was a 60-second knockout.
The hilarious part is there is footage out there of it.
He never.
You would have to really go into the deep depths of how to find it. But there is footage out there of it.
No, for sure. All right, so we're both in agreement that it's a Nurullo. We're firmly on the Nurullo side, right?
Yeah, I actually like the takedown lines as well. I will probably bet some Ankalaev takedown lines. I know that they're probably not going to be good price, but I am truly expecting Ankalaev to get like maybe 3 takedowns in this fight, maybe 4, and then I'll probably just sprinkle 5 as well. You know, I think he's going to get, like, if this fight goes perfectly for Ankalaev, he just gets 3 takedowns and he wet blankets him. I think that's the way that the Vagayev fight is going to go, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, what is Ankalaev decision as a bet? Because I'm going to guess it's not very good. Ankalaev by points, plus 115.
It's not terrible. That's not terrible.
What's Ankalaev round 3 or decision? Is that an option on here?
No, but we could do that on Betcha later. We could put that on later.
Okay.
Double chance. Nurullo round 3 is plus 1,050. Nurullo KO plus 1,500. Nurullo round 3 submission plus 3,300. I'm not so sold on the round 3 aspect, but I see the vision. Like I'm not
The
going to
round
say
3 KO on bitches like plus 2,000, like plus 2,100, but
really.
yeah, but at the same time, you know, the thing is, at the end of the day, Ankalaev has never really proven to be a finisher in his entire career, aside from his Contender Series fight, which he fought a short notice guy that just wasn't.
Let's lock in that. Let's lock in the Narolo leave by points for that one. Let's rock.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's likely, isn't it? It's likely.
Plus 115. And then we'll talk about takedowns. You know, if we get them later on the Betcha, the Betcha line.
We've got them on Betcha right now, but if we want to skip it, yeah. Okay, I can tell you Ankalaev's takedown props in general. So 1 plus is $1.20.
Round 1 plus.
I've already bet round 1 2 plus, by the way. It's 1.57
for a 1 plus.
Hmm.
Yo, write that shit down as well. 1 plus. Round 1 plus. Yeah, I like the reason why I say that is historically speaking, and I think Adam can attest to this as well. If you're a wrestler / grappler, a pressure wrestler and grappler, if you're not getting takedowns in the first round, you're probably not getting takedowns. Like, generally speaking, it doesn't get better as the fight goes on if you don't win those early exchanges with the energy.
Sorry, I'm just gonna convert this to American odds for the people. It's gonna be like minus like 225, I think.
No, $1.50.
Minus 175. Minus 175.
It's funny because
and then we've got another donation from
You literally told me that you can do this shit in your head, and immediately the first one you tried to do was wrong.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah. We got Handsome Crayons in the chat here. What up, fellas? How you doing, Handsome Crayons? You know, shout out to homie Crayons in here. And then we got a $5 super chat from the boy Gucci Gil. He says, "I'm gonna try and read this out in your accent here, Gucci. And if I fumble the bag here, bro, you let me know. Y'all are the goats. Can y'all officially make this a show for each event? I did Muay Thai for 3 years, considering BJJ now, or should I go back to Muay Thai?" Thank you, Gucci Gil. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the $4.99, bro. Should you do BJJ? Well, Gucci Gil, the thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu these days is a lot of people are teaching gayness, and butt scooting, then they're probably gay. So you got to watch out for that. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, get on that BJJ grind, brother. Do it with the homies. Buy a custom gi. Get yourself a cool rash guard. Live the life. It's going to be me. I was going to go to BJJ tonight, but I've got so many videos to make, Adam. After this, I'm doing Slab of the Week, Underdog Opportunity, Full Card Breakdown. I'm going to do best bets. I don't know where I'm going to have time to sleep. It's actually ridiculous, for sure. We have another 2 spot from our brother Stephen McTowie. He says, Ankalaev inside the distance. Mike D is injured. You skipped my last dono.
We saw you talking about the gooning. He was talking about the gooning.
Oh, no, yeah. I popped the gooning up. I just didn't read it out loud because...
Oh, my dad. I was yapping about the fight. That's my dad.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey, honestly, then maybe just Ankalaev KO. If you guys really, truly believe that Davis actually is injured, I mean, remember the last time he was in Abu Dhabi? Wasn't the gym getting moved and he was huffing paint the whole time or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Maybe. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be live. I'll probably bet on Ankalaev inside the distance, but like, I just don't think it happens, man. I really don't.
Maybe I would still lean to later in the fight because I feel
even like round three all decision is like a pretty good get, I think.
Yeah. BetSam and Adam, live as goated, would love for you guys to continue these streams. The thing is that I think we've kind of committed to doing it. Adam's, I don't want to speak too soon, but he's actually been pretty good with the communication, which is what was the issue in the first time. I wanted to make this a thing like 8 months ago, and Adam was like, it is my fault.
BetSam was talking to me about this, like, it's. Listen, man, I'm just so busy. I'm such a hard guy to read, you know.
You're busy being hard in your bedroom.
I'm just so important, you know. You can never really get to me. I'm just too busy, like, you know, just doing.
I'm gonna address this comment real quickly, and then we'll move on.
Too busy gooning.
You should do TikTok streams as well, bros. I don't have TikTok, and I don't plan on getting.
I made a TikTok, and it like. Dude, TikTok is like a really weird platform because I was uploading some bullshit on there. Like just me, like with my phone. Hey guys, I think this person wins the fight. Bang, 1,000 views every single time. I was like, what the fuck? It's insane. There is a big market on there. That is true. It's something that I've tried to tap into, but never really got into it. You're onto something. You are onto something, to be fair.
All right. Then we have arguably the most volatile matchup on this card, and that is Brenderson Hibero taking on Magomed Tuchelov. I'm going to be 100% transparent to the chat right now. I have seen 0 seconds of footage of Magomed Tuchelov. So for me, I'm literally giving this to Adam. I have been so busy that I did a live stream yesterday, and then I was busy putting things together in the studio here. I was talking with Adam about next week's card. Adam knows this is a straight fact.
BetSam, dude.
Wait. Let me get through here. So Magomed Tuchelov, I would love to get on and watch this, but this is a fight where, for me, from what I've taken the words and advice here of Adam, it's going to be Magomed Tuchelov early here. And when I look at this from a paper aspect, and I do this a lot, guys, it's not all about tape study for me. When I take a Brazilian who's lost 3 of 3 of their last fights, all by finish, and then they fly round the world to fight a random undefeated guy in his hometown, that says to me this fighter is done, and the management team or anybody around them does not care, because there is nothing, and I'll reiterate this, there is nothing that Brenderson Hibero would gain by beating Magomed Tuchelov, because you take this fight, it's a lose-lose situation for him. He wins, everybody just says, oh, Magomed was a fraud. He loses, he's cut from the UFC, and he's got to fly to the other side of the world where all of his advantages or whatever are just taken away. He's in a foreign zone and all the rest of it. Brenderson Hibero is a good athlete, but I just think this dude's going to lose this fight and go on to get knocked out 72 times throughout the end of his career on regional shows. That's just what happened. It's the Brazilian food chain of guys that don't make it in the UFC. Like it's cooked, but it's what they do,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna maybe start this off with a pretty hot take. I don't think Brenderson Hibero is that bad. He's just not good enough. That kind of really is where it comes to. Like, on the feet, he's dangerous. He can knock anyone out in the entire division. But this guy has absolutely no defense at all. He's got no striking defense. He's got no takedown defense. I think his takedown defense as a percentage is like 40% or something. If Tuchelov wants to take this guy down, he will. I have a sneaky feeling he actually will take down Ribeiro, even though that's not really based off a crazy amount of evidence, I will admit. Tuchelov's just good, man. Like, he just knocked out Caio Machado, who was in the UFC, who actually has a win over Ribeiro, I'm pretty sure, by split decision, which is quite funny. Or maybe it's the other way around. But Tuchelov on the feet's really fun. He is the better prospect of the 2 debutants at light heavyweight from the UAE. Just very fast on the feet, very aggressive. He can wrestle. He's got good takedown defense. The only reason he went to the second round against Khabib Gaziev was because Gaziev was just trying to hug his nuts the entire time. And then he ended up timing a knee and knocking him out, which he was looking for the entire time. Like, he was setting it up, and he finally got it in the second round. I think combined fight time for these guys, on average, I want to say Tuchelov's entire career average fight time is about 4 minutes. I think it's about 3 minutes for Ribeiro in 28 fights. So I think the under 1.5 is a good option if it's still even playable. I don't know what people have done with it now, but I am picking Tuchelov to win in the first round. I looked at a round prop for this. There isn't really a lot of value in it, though, to be honest with you. I have a sneaky feeling, though, guys, and we'll get to it when we talk about it in a moment. There's not a lot of evidence that supports this. I have just a feeling that Tuchelov's going to get a takedown, and then maybe that Tuchelov submission plus 650 prop could be sticking out. Because look at that, minus 270 for a KO. Tuchelov's got subs, man.
We have breaking news. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Sound like a news presenter. Breaking news. Danny Silva versus Marcio Barbosa. Bang. All right, there we go.
I've got some horrific news for you, but
somebody's injured.
I already knew about that. No, I already knew about that fight.
Well, the breaking news element is because he's put breaking news in capital letters, Adam.
Okay,
it's not
it's
breaking news.
My bad.
It's okay.
My bad.
I forgive you. It's all right. It's all love. Guys, I want you to know me and Adam briefly had a falling out because he was sending me too many Israeli memes created by AI.
Yeah, he blocks me on
But I've unblocked them now. I think we've resolved the issues. If I receive too many of the memes again, he's straight back on the block list. You know, I've got too many things to think about. I can't have.
He eggs me on though. Like he actually asks for them though. With the
I
stuff
have
that you send
never asked
me,
you.
you're
I have
begging me
never
to
asked
send them
you
to you,
anything.
BetSam. You're begging me to send them to you.
Screenshots. There's not one hint of evidence. I don't even think I've liked a single one of them.
Dude, you love them, BetSam. I know you love them.
No, I don't. What the fuck is a gooner? No, super base Adam. What the fuck is a
gooner? Is someone that plays the meat flute for hours on end.
The skin flute.
Like...
Yeah, it's extended usage of your own or other skin flutes. I believe personally, it's your own skin flute. Ask Chase Hooper about it. He did. After Chase Hooper won, he said
he's gonna stop gooning.
No, he said
stop gooning. He said no more gooning. He said no more gooning. So I'm not a fan of him anymore. Fuck him. He's disrespecting my lifestyle.
Hey, imagine picking Guernsey last week. Real good. Look, Adam, look at me. I gave you every opportunity to not pick Alvin Hines.
Dude, RJ Harris is not good. Okay, he's just not good.
I told you that I spent time that week researching the effects of coming off the steroids. I posted in the We Want Picks Premium Lounge the pictures of his traps and biceps looking smaller, coming off the roids. And I said to you, he's been spending too much time on podcasts and interviews and all the rest of it. He's going to lose to RJ Harris. I pocketed a little 3,200 cash, and you just sat there with your Guernsey pick, you know? So what do you got to say to the people about that one, you know?
Everyone's talking about me and Dione because she replied to me on Twitter, which is funny.
Barbosa?
Yeah, Dione Barbosa, yeah.
Yeah, she's not that good. She's mid. In looks and performances.
Under 1.5 minus 240. Hey, I think it was minus 160 at one point. I actually still think that's not bad for a parlay. I wouldn't just bet it straight, but if you put together a long shot parlay, it's fun. I like that.
What do you? So Magomed Tuslov in round 1 is minus 175. Yeah. Is he hyper aggressive? Is he hyper aggressive?
Not really. That's kind of the problem. He's good. Like that. This is the situation that we're in right now. Tuchelov is just a really good fighter, and Ribeiro is not.
Or no?
No, I really don't like it. All
right. I'm saying skip it. We just go skip.
I think we skip it. Okay.
Unless he has a submission game. Does he have a submission game to speak of?
I mean, yeah, but like, would I want to track a submission bet? Not really. I think we skip. I think it's just unplayable. I think the only thing you can do in this fight that has any sort of relevance. Look, Tuchelov's minus 1,000 money line. The under 1.5 is minus 240. That's the only real like genuine offer, like genuine advice.
I'm cool with this. I'm not keen on a minus 240 under 1.5. It could be free, but I'm keen on a skip.
I think it's free, but I think we just chuck it in a big long shot parlay for shit.
Yeah. We don't need to put it on here though. That minus 240. I'm not chasing. Guys, I will say this. It is one of those things. The entire point of this stream is for us to try and find you guys juicy value. Like that's how I see it. I don't know how Adam feels about it. Like I'm trying to look for, if it's not plus money, I have to feel more than 75% confident in it. Like if it's anything less than plus money, I'm looking for a high confidence pick in there. I didn't do tape on him, so I wasn't keen to sign off on a minus 240. You know, that's where I'm at.
And I don't feel comfortable giving the people a Tuchelov round 1 win at minus 200. You know, like it's just But I can say an under 1.5 at minus 240. If you want to put it in a big parlay, it's probably a league that's just going to keep going. But I wouldn't put $240 on it to win 100. That's not a good. Yeah, it's just we just move on. I'm gonna go bathroom. I'm gonna play the skin flute and I'll be back.
I'll give the people a breakdown for this one here, guys. Speaking about Ismail Bonfim taking on Axel Sola, this one to me comes down to heart and soul. And if you look through these fighters' last 5 here, you see Axel Sola having phenomenal performances over there at Aries. You know, coming out there. This was a tough battle here against this Agilis Odelia fella. Reese McKee, you know, showed a hearty performance there and knocked out a very durable Reese McKee, you know, in a fight where he was coming up in weight just to get into the UFC and, you know, really showed levels against Reese McKee there. And then tough war against Mason Jones a few months ago, but never said quit, never said die. On the other side there, Ismail Bonfim win against Terrence McKinney, who turns out to suck, win against Vince Pichel, but couldn't get him out of there, lost to Benoit Saint-Denis, lost to Nazim Sadikov. quit the fight in this one here against Nazim Sadikov, really. Lost to Chris Padilla, man. I mean, for me, it's an entire fade against Ismail Bonfim. And also, coming in his last bout at 161 pounds here, huge weight miss against Chris Padilla there. Really, really unprofessional stuff here. I'm on Axel Sola here, and I think based off of what we've seen, when Ismail Bonfim faces adversity, he looks for the exit door. He looks for them to open up the cage and get him out of there. So I think he's a fake tough guy. Like, I really do. I think that his brother, Gabriel Bonfim, is legit, but I think Ismail Bonfim is like a fake tough guy, and I think that Axel Sola has shown me that he's legit, man, and he is not a French pussy. He will bring the action, and he's really here for it, and he's down to scrap, down to get into it, and I'm going to be picking him to win this fight, probably by knockout. What do you think about that one, Adam?
I'll be honest, I wasn't crazy confident in Sola to start the week, but I tailed the slam of the week and I tailed Kunith's big parlay. So
whoa, brother! I hadn't even announced name of the week to the public now, and
I actually didn't know that. That's actually my bad.
It's my bad for not having it out by Thursday.
No, I will apologize for that, Tim. I thought that you put it out sooner than
Slam of the week is Abdul Hussein and Axel Sola. Ladies and gentlemen, the video is being released tonight, so you get the sneak peek there. That's what it is.
My bad. I apologize for that. I genuinely thought that was known. Okay, so I've tailed the slam of the week, and Kunith has a big parlay with Sola in it. So, and I tailed them both. Kunith is feast or famine. If he feasts today, I feast today as well on Saturday. So I've got Sola. I like Sola. I'm thinking Sola round 2 or 3 knockout. Round 1, I think, could be Switty because I do still respect Bonfim's skills. I think if you're on the Bonfim side, a round 1 KO isn't unrealistic, but, Bonfim missed weight by so much. Is he taking his career seriously? Like, is he just gonna become a butt buddy for his brother who's been a lot more successful? I liked Bonfim a lot, man. He was like one of my guys coming out of the Contender Series. I picked him to beat that guy that was 28-3 from Azerbaijan. One of my better picks, I think, maybe ever, because at the time, everyone was against Bonfim. I picked Bonfim. I've got a spot in my heart for Bonfim, but it's time to move on, and it's time to move on to Axel Sola.
Yeah, do you want to spoil any other bets while you're at it?
Okay, I'll make a guarantee. You could not guess the safety parlay this week if you tried. That's what I'll say.
Kuchio is throwing absolute shade right now, Kunith.
When Kunith has a good week, he has a really good week, to be fair. And I fully believe.
What is he, minus 14 units year to date?
If he quits on the stall, it'll be around 1 KO for Sola, yeah. But we're going 2-3. That's what I've got.
Next week, I'm buying a lifetime membership. Code BetSam. Gets you 10% off.
That's true.
That's right.
It's on your channel.
Yeah. Maybe I'd let you push the code if you split the payment for this Streamlabs. But me and Adam were on the call yesterday. And I'm like, here's how much it is going to be a month for us to do this show. And Adam goes quiet. He's like, yeah. And so then I pay for it, and he goes, I'm glad that we both knew that I wasn't going to contribute to the cost of that.
Did you know that my income is so low, I get a community services card? You know that?
If you showed them your We Want Picks earning, I think they would snatch that thing back away from you. I think that they would.
I think that they would. Yeah, they would probably kill me. But that's when you talk about that.
That's international income. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to quickly run through some chat here, and then we're going to go and look at the price of the props here. We've got Crans, handsome Crans. Maybe I'm going to not say because I think I've already discussed this with Adam. Adam and I are going to start up the We Want Picks call show again as well, and we're probably going to run it through this platform. So you guys can look forward to seeing the We Want Picks call show, the call-in show.
Yeah, this will be a good
platform. We get people back on. And maybe we'll be the ones running it, because I know that Angelo just was too busy. That's basically what it came down to. He loved doing the call-in show, but I think he's just been too busy. So perhaps me and Adam might hold up the torch of We Want Picks and get that call-in show back on. Having Angelo on some weeks and not other weeks. But yeah, I always tell Ange, Jacob, and BetSam, let's go, man. That sometimes that could be dangerous. Angelo's been on a bit of a heater, man.
Angelo was
You know what I think happened? You know what I actually think happened? Do you know when the safety parlay started hitting again? Is the one he said, if this loses again, I'm not doing it again. I'm no longer doing this.
Well, did he say that?
He said that to everybody. Yeah, he said I'm not, and then it's been on a heater since then. So it's he kind of tempted the universe, and it's given him a reward there. The squeaky wheel gets the grease there. Oh man, Kunith's just getting torched here by Gucci Gill. Hopefully he's not in the chat, man. He might come for you.
Fuck's sakes, poor
Jeez.
All right, BetSam, we're 40 minutes in, and we're only 4 fights in. So, like, what are the props? What are we looking at?
That code gets 10% off a lifetime. Only code BetSam. None of the other codes do it. It's kind of crazy.
Code Artem does work if you like my channel too. But anyways, what are we doing for the props?
You were talking to me yesterday about how good your microphone is. He's saying get Artem's mic. So there you go. I am going to get a better microphone. I'm not really sure.
Here's the thing about my mic, guys. Like, people have commented in the past. I have had a lot of audio issues, to be fair, in my channel's lifetime. I'm such a stubborn bastard that I would not buy a different mic because this is a pretty big setup. Like, this mic is a $400 mic. It's in a $400 studio interface. Like, this is like a $1,000 audio setup. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck noise. Yeah. Like, I need to sort this out myself. No, it's a me problem, not a that's a Shure mic,
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the thing. If Ramazan Timurov gets a round 1 KO, I'm gonna upgrade it again. I'll put that out into the world. Close the That's funny.
What do you like?
Well, actually, can I shout myself out here, BetSam? So I've got an Artem NBA channel, right? And I was kind of thinking, like, since I'm talking about NBA now, I don't know what he's talking about. Since I'm talking about NBA now, I was thinking I'm gonna get like some NBA jerseys and hang them up on the door handles. That's genuinely what I was thinking about in the future. But
thank you for the 5 spot, Alex. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
What props are we looking at?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I'd like to know. 41 minutes in.
Since when did you become the timekeeper here, brother? Since when? All right. Now, here we have Axel Solar on the money line. He's a 2-1 favorite. The fight to not go the distance is -160. I don't hate that. I don't hate the fight not to go the distance. I think if Ismail Bonfim was going to win, it's going to be in round 1. I really don't see him winning the fight if it extends. I'm liking Axel Solar later in the fight. And Axel Solar round 2 KO is +650, and Axel Solar round 3 KO is +1,000. Axel Solar inside the distance. That's so weird. They've got win inside the distance goes win inside the distance decision no action +195 on Ismail Bonfim, -250 for Solar. That's strange to me. Strange. I would have those.
It's kind of value on Bonfim, is it not?
In some regards, you could say yes. Either fighter by KO -105. That's a decent one as well. Fighter win inside the distance. Where are we? Fighter wins inside the distance. Axel Solar +135. You want to go 2-3 or 2-3 KO?
I like 2-3. No, because he does get takedowns. That's the thing. He does get takedowns, doesn't he? He was shooting takedowns on Mason Jones. What is just wins in round 2, like in general?
2 is +550, and round 3 is +800.
Oh yeah. Look at the price difference. It's +550 or versus +650, and covers the sub. The sub could happen, like genuinely. He was shooting takedowns and he's getting them against Mason Jones.
All right, let's go.
He's going to take this fight down to the ground. That's another thing.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, I was thinking of betting Axel Solar to get 2 takedowns in the whole fight as well.
Okay, but we won't put that on the prop though. We'll go Axel Solar round 2 and Axel Solar round 3, unless the +2 is like plus money. What is it?
What is the round 2? Hold on, I can't see what.
It's +550 for round 2 and +800 for round 3.
Perfect. Thank you, mate.
Bro, can LeBron pick a team already? Didn't he pick? He picked. Is it Trailblazers?
No.
Was it the Trailblazers?
Fuck, I wish.
I thought he picked the Trailblazers.
If he picked the Trailblazers, I'd actually cry. Like,
why? Out of like happiness? Wait.
Yes. No, he hasn't.
Wait.
Apparently, Miami's been leaked by Nike. Wouldn't say makes sense, but I feel like it would also be like a Celtics Shaq situation as well.
He is not.
No, LeBron.
Okay.
He is not.
Dude, so they're saying there's a chance. He could be in the Trailblazers. That's what I'm hearing here.
Brother, if he could be, no, don't tease me. Don't tease me.
I buy BetSam / Adam beanies. Guess what, guys? Maybe not a beanie, but I'm doing pullover hoodies. I'm actually going through the process of doing pullover hoodies right now. And Adam, I'll send you one for free just because you're the homie. But they're really good quality, like really good.
Are they AS color ones?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I was just wondering because Cam Ralston's AS color, so I was just wondering if it's the same brand.
No, I don't think so. But yeah. Oh,
seems like it's
Bonfim wins here, lad. What are we doing? Chevy 400. You have just been put on blast because when he loses, I'm coming back to this comment, and if he wins, I'm going to pretend like you never said that. Anyway, did I miss any supers or anything? The chat is you guys are zooming today.
No, they're impatient, BetSam. We're 45 minutes in, 4 fights through then.
BetSam hoodies made in India. How did you know? I've actually got Pooja at the moment working on the logo right now. So let's go. BetSam, can we get a thong with your gorgeous face on it? Maybe. Yeah, I feel like that's something with enough demand. I could see people doing that. I'd buy a BetSam hoodie for sure. The thing is, guys, I live in New Zealand. You skipped my last donor, brother. Did I? I feel like I did. I feel like he's behind or something. I feel like I'm zooming. I don't think I did.
Steven?
I feel like Steven's lacking. Maybe.
Artem and Dhabi have the same TikTok algorithms. No, I think we missed it.
I apologize for that, brother.
That's my bad, Steven. I didn't see it either.
Forgive me for my sins, brother. Forgive me for my sins. Look, Steven, I apologize. All right. Anyway, let's get back on track, Adam. Can you stop getting distracted? Because we need to...
Blaming me is crazy.
We need to be organized here, brother. I'm going to go Axel Solar 2-3. And then let's go Axel Solar by KO as well, right?
Okay.
And the only way we get fucked there is if he round one subs him. So I just don't see it. So I'm going to go Axel Solar.
Decisions, but it ain't going the distance, so...
Axel Solar by KO as well. Plus 180.
I love this. I can't wait to be betting on these props and then sweating them at 2 in the morning. It's going to be so fun.
Is that on the prelims? The Ismail Bonfim Solar fight?
Yeah, it's the third fight in the prelims, to my knowledge, yeah.
That's terrible. That's actually ridiculous that they've done that. Now, speaking of a fight here, we have the Argentine Dagger, Ponzinibbio versus Sam Patterson. I have a very unique lean here. I shall say a unique lean that perhaps Adam is going to be confused by, but I'm picking Sam Patterson to finish Santiago Ponzinibbio. And guys, that was sarcasm because I think everybody in their nan is expecting Sam Patterson to go out here and dog walk Santiago Ponzinibbio. Santiago Ponzinibbio has been hanging on in the UFC by a thread. And what I mean by that is if you're just a guy that looks at wins and losses and doesn't actually watch the fights or what transpired, you look at this and you go, oh, you got to win over Alex Morono. This was a war, right, that he managed to come on the other side of. Kevin Holland, this was a war where he got KO'd. This was a war where he, almost got KO'd at points but made it to the scorecards. This was a war where he almost got TKO'd, I think, multiple times, Adam. Is it multiple times that there were both these guys getting rocked and banged either side? The big momentum swings in this one. And then D-Rod went out there and finished him. He's 40 years old. Let's call it what it is. Like, he's getting sent to pasture. The UFC is just trying to give some kind of aura to Sam Patterson by being like, look, thanks for accepting a fight against MVP, which was absolutely stylistically awful. Let's give you a guy.
Notice too, I think.
And now let's give you a guy that's old, he's beat up, he's broken, and he's going to fight you. This is different than fighting somebody like Alex Morono or somebody like who's
Kevin Borjas.
Not Borjas. No, Borjas when he was on the outside, but I'm talking more about somebody that's just going to do damage mitigate. Cody Garbrandt is a great example. Garbrandt in that fight against my little Chinese boy, Long Zhao. These fighters that just run away.
Yeah, Garbrandt's a good example, actually. Yeah.
Santiago Ponzinibbio is going to bring the fight and bring the action. Whether he's winning or losing, he's going to keep moving forward. He's going to keep trying to make things happen. And I think it's going to be his demise. But I think if he stands at range and tries to do distance striking, he gets picked apart as well. It's gonna be Patterson by finish here. Adam, has your NBA bet hit yet, or you're still checking on that? It's hit. Okay, all right. I told Adam before the stream, guys. I was like, don't look at your NBA bets, and he was like, I have to look at them. I have to look at my WNBA bets that I've degened on. But hey, congratulations on your win. But they should.
Hey, it's more money to bet on the stream on Sunday, boys.
What is this? If Sam doesn't go out and find a finish, I will chop my nuts off with a rusted axe, Pain Olympics 2008 style. Only true ones remember. You know what I mean? Thank you for that, Richard. Thank you for that visual. I watched that and I was like 12 years old when that happened.
Thankfully, I've never seen it. I have seen some of the other stuff though.
You seen the guy with the jar?
No, I haven't. Thankfully, I've seen the other stuff though. I don't want to see that.
Very disheartening.
Yeah, I've seen some of the other stuff, but I have not. Thankfully,
we've got a 2-spot here from the Goose. Love when you guys get together. Can Santi KO Pat? I think he could. I just don't think he's going to. I think Sam Patterson getting knocked out by Yanal Ashmuz had more to do with the weight cut than it had to do with anything that Yanal Ashmuz was doing. He's a giant guy. 6'3" at 155 pounds is disgusting. Like, it makes no sense. We want pick subscription or Jessica Andrade OnlyFans. Let me know.
It's a hard call.
If you've got to go with one, like I hope you'll make the right choice. If it's just one and you're going to watch Jessica Andrade with that feathered headdress, put the strap on and go to town with her lady, like I get it, like I get it. It's tough.
I think you'd regret it after. I think the post nut clarity would hit like a fucking freight train, man.
Anyways,
I think Sam Patterson wins. I'm not sure about if it's KO or sub. I think it's like officially like picked KO, but the more I think about this, the more I actually think that the subs could be more likely, maybe like a club and sub, or even a takedown and sub.
It's never been subbed in the UFC, no.
He's a tough motherfucker, man. I'm
looking in the background right now. We've got the Ultimate Fighter.
No, he's never been subbed in his whole career. Interesting.
At all in 39 professional fights.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means, Adam?
I mean, Sam Patterson's going to go for the sub and be the first to do it.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not even a great price, though. It's plus 300. Like, it's not even like, that's not even like, it's plus 600 or plus 700,
Let's go for funds. Yeah, damn. What's just Sam Patterson inside the distance? It's got to be like...
It's got to be like minus
it's got to be terrible.
Minus 255.
Oh, that's...
I was so close to getting that, like, just bang on. Yeah.
Oh, yuck. Okay. Like,
what do you even do with that? Round 1 KOs.
Oh, round 1 KOs plus 145. Round 1's minus 120. Oh no. What's the under 1.5?
It's minus 135. Let's hit that, eh? I'm down with that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm down with that.
Because then it covers a random potential Ponzi KO, but then it covers a Patterson round 1 finish, and then maybe a finish in round 2 to start with. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
What if we also go with a round 2 submission at plus 1200?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
You're speaking my language now.
Yeah. I'm down with that. I'm down with that little round 2 sub action at plus 1200. Yeah, pop that down there. Paddington round 2 KO. I actually went to a store recently called Paddington to buy some chai syrup. There you go. List of things that do not matter. Can you guys give me your strongest parlay? Maybe at the end of the stream we'll be doing a Kombat Kiwi parlay. This week, Adam, odds be damned. Odds be damned.
We're winning. We're just going to hit a winner. We're going to hit a dinger at the park.
I don't care if it's 1. I don't care if it's 1.6. It's just got to win.
It's got to be like 2.5 combined, though, I think.
No. It doesn't have to be.
It's got to be at least 2 combined, then.
We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss that at a later date. We'll bring it up with management. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Adam, we are not on pace to be doing this.
No, I've been warning you, BetSam, that you're not been listening to me.
Muhammad Saeed against Dustin Jacoby. Now, this is an interesting one because I'm going to go over to fightodds.io here and show you this line movement here, because initially you could see here that we've got Dustin Jacoby was down here at minus 220, and then he's been beat all the way to minus 160. And I'm here to tell you that at this price, I would prefer to be on the Jacoby side at this price. At plus 185, which it was at before, that's what the Tapology price is listed here. I would be more inclined to bet Muhammad Saeed or look for, finishing props here. For this to be like minus 160 or whatever, I know he's 38 years old, Dustin Jacoby I'm talking about, but he still trains at altitude, right? He still seems in pretty good shape. Hasn't been banged up in his recent fights, so he's not riding in here with like a lot of wear and tear from recent wars. So for me, Dustin Jacoby here, he's definitely going to be at a speed disadvantage, and Muhammad Saeed has some sneaky head kicks and all the rest of it. But outside of that, like just the general all know-how in MMA, I would give to Dustin Jacoby. The hands, I haven't seen Muhammad Saeed put his hands and his kicks together. He's like a good kicker. He has moments where his punches look good, but he hasn't really put it together and showed me that he's like a flowing striker. So for me, I'm going to say, like, now that the line is closed, I'm leaning more towards the Jacoby side. How do you feel about that, Adam?
So this is what happened, right? So I placed a bet on Muhammad's side at plus 185, and I think the sports books were like, holy shit, Artem is betting on this price. We've got to close it. We've got.
Yeah, they were like, after Hines, this guy's so sharp that he could just.
I didn't have any money on Alvin Hines. I'm going to put that out there.
On that bet tracker, dude, I think I just overtook you on the dog tracker after last week. So.
Oh, fuck's sakes. That's rough.
Now, Jacob's eye bumps are coming for us. This is your next, fellas. And he's even got a little picture there. $1.99 from Jacob's eye bumps.
Thank you.
Thank you for the $1.99.
In all seriousness, I saw this fight without doing tape, and I was like, I think Jacoby wins this. And then I did the tape, and I was like, I don't think Jacoby actually looked that good in his last two performances. I did the tape on the side, or side of, or whatever you want to call him. He's so fast, man. He's so fast. And this is what people are like with me, like when I'm like saying this, people are like, oh, it's so easy to look fast against bums, because he hasn't really beaten anyone good, but it's like, not really. Like, I can just see how fast he is and then watch Jacoby fight and be like, okay, side is faster. Yeah, speed is speed.
Speed is speed. Accuracy and stuff, obviously, against people that don't move their head and all the rest of it, lower level competition.
Yeah. Well, I will admit he has had bad performances when he's pressured, but this guy's side, like, he might be taller than 6'2". I know people are clowning him. He's a bit of a pudgy guy. He does not look athletic. This guy's so fast. And
same thing. Mikel Oaks, bit of a doughy physique, been a fighter for years, still very fast, still very accurate with the hands.
Here's the thing. I actually agree with you, because this fight is pretty close. The fact that Jacoby now has closed up makes a bit of sense, but the fact that I could have bet on side at nearly a 3-1 underdog is insane. I also think at the same time, but because I have money on side now, I don't really know what I want to do props wise. Like, do I just want to kind of take an under and just kind of play the side at the same time? I don't know.
And we got another $2 donation here from Stephen McDowley. Yeah. It says Adam was emotionally invested in Guernsey, not the money. It wasn't about the money. He just saw a bald man who was trying to do good things, and he was interested, It is what it is, man.
Bald guys do have to stick together, man. Like, it is a community. I walk by people and bald guys say nice haircut to me. Like, it's a funny thing, man. Like, it's something you don't experience unless you're bald.
$1.99 from Jacob's eye bumps. I'm acquainted with Adam already, not his eyes, though. Is there anything you wanted to add to that, Adam? Is there something that I need to know about? A medical mishap?
Yes. So are you familiar with the Manchester Street? We pick up ladies. I was feeling a little bit lonely last week. That got my fee at 500 and thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick up one of these ladies. And unfortunately, some bumps have started to arise due to
you got to wrap that up. Like. Protection is a must. It's like a mouth guard in sparring. It's not optional. It's required. You got to wear a helmet into battle, soldier. We need you here. The people need you here.
Yeah.
Helmet up. Look,
listen, learn.
Especially if you're going into dangerous, known enemy hostile territory, which it sounds like you were.
Yeah.
So that's right. We'll move on from that one.
Yeah, I was losing from the jump. That's all right. It happens. All right, what are we looking at props wise on this one?
Speaking of finishes, let's see what we can get here for either of these fighters to win by a finish. You know what I mean? So
I can't like do like a normal looking clap because my
you look like a seal doing that one. That was kind of wild. Now let's have a look here. We got Dustin Jacoby's money line, all the way down to -160 there. The under 1.5 sitting at +153 here.
Oh, 1.5. Oh no, sorry, 2.5. 2.5. Jesus. Okay. Sorry.
It was a 1.5 online.
Yeah, I looked at the 1.5 and thought, what the fuck? That's insane to me.
Jacoby round 1 +400. Muhammad Saeed round 1 +600. I would say if Muhammad Saeed's going to catch him, it's that round 1. It's that +600 that Muhammad Saeed in round 1. It's probably even by KO in round 1, which is probably a little bit better. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, side of 8. I would say side of is less of a grappler than Tuchilov is.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, I'm keen to put this in Muhammad Saeed round 1.
Saying that looks
+900.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, I know. I just chirped about Dustin Jacoby, but that
the problem with me is I already have money.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that +900. And then I'm down to also hit fight not to go the distance -150. I feel like I like both of those.
Yeah, why is the why is it an over under 1.5 and then the fight doesn't go the distance? It's -150. That doesn't make sense.
Beats me, bro. Beats me. I'm down to take that price though. The fight not to go -150. Light heavyweights, I'm down. Yeah, a lot of light heavyweight fights end in the first 7 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that one. I'm down.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Got it.
Then we have this is a fight which I have an interesting feeling is going to be disappointing as a fan. We have Walter Walker taking on Thomas the Train Peterson. I will say this, guys. Walter Walker has beaten absolutely nobody in his last 5 fights. And you guys are gonna Adam is actually gonna feel terrible about this because this is his goat right here. But Junior Tofa, I was here live for this one actually. And the arena was confused because it was a verbal submission and he tried to act like he didn't not kind of tap, but he screamed ah, and then the ref stopped it and it was that's
a verbal tap is a verbal tap,
Yeah, and then he tried to fight Walter Walker, swung at him after and said that he wanted to keep going after the event stuff, acted real salty about it. Walter Walker played up to the crowd. That's when I knew that he was a heel fighter, not like a heel hook fighter, but I knew that he was going to be that guy moving forward. And then Don'Tale May's submission, Kendi and Nzechukwu submission, Louis Sutherland. It is crazy that it's 4 heel hooks. I get it. I get that that's crazy. But Thomas Peterson is by far the best wrestler out of all of them. He's compact at 6'1" here. Do I think Walter Walker can heel hook him? Yes, it's possible. Do I think he does? Probably not. I also think at some point the gimmick's got to end because you can't just solely rely on heel hooks. I understand he's been training them. He shows them off on social media and all the rest of them. At some point, he's going to try and heel hook him. And as a result of it, it's not going to be clean. In this fight, though, Thomas, is he going to be the one that stops him? I don't know. I'll probably play Walter Walker by submission. As far as the money lines go, though, don't put Walter Walker in a parlay at -280 on the money line. He is a feast or famine fighter. If he is not finishing you, he is not going to look value. I think Adam can agree to that.
Yeah. His striking's really bad. We got a massive donation, though. Thank you, Chris.
Massive donation alert from Crips Keeper. This is $20 from Crips Keeper, a man of his word. Me and Crips Keeper actually exchanged quite a few DMs. And one of the DMs was that we bet each other a steak dinner. We bet each other a steak dinner on the line about Kamaru Usman and DDP. And he told me that Usman was going to show levels. And I said, Usman just ain't that guy anymore. It's unfortunate, man. I thought that Usman was going to get finished, 4 times in that fight? Every time he ate a head kick out of him, it was like this. And then he kept yelling at the ref, trying to get the ref involved. And the ref's like, you just got kicked in the head. What am I supposed to do about it? It was weird. Thank you very much for the 20, brother. And I will make sure to send you a picture of me chomping on some steak for that one. Speaking of donations for food, guys, I actually didn't have time to organize this properly, but I feel like I could still find a way to show this. If you guys don't know, a lot of people refer to me as Big Tuna because I chomp down on big tuna cans, okay? And I went down to the local supermarket just recently, and I'll post this in the Discord so that there's verification of this. But I took a video of myself purchasing a dozen tuna cans and donating them to the local food drive in the Woolies, which is our local supermarket, because they said they were looking for tuna cans to donate to people in less capable need. So we donated a dozen tuna cans to the people, lemon pepper flavor, because what else?
Best flavor.
The best flavor possible. And so I donated that. So shout out to all the people that aren't doing well that are going to receive a BetSam donated tuna can. And as I say, I'll be posting a video of that. Did you eat all the tuna before donating them? No, I didn't, brother. No, I didn't. I donated a dozen cans. There's evidence of me placing the cans in the bin, in the donation bin. All right, they're in there. Yeah.
We've got another donation from the Crips Keeper as well.
Hey, Crips Keeper again.
On this one.
BetSam and Adam are the best in the MMA. PS, never bet against BetSam. Appreciate you, brother. There's actually a there's actually a homie of mine in the Discord. It goes by the name of BTB, and he has bet against me 9 separate fights, and he's approached me and been like, "Hey, can I get action with you? You know, on the side of 9 of these fights?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and individually, it's been over like 5 or 6 events. You want to know how many of those BTB has got correctly against me? The answer is 0, brother. BTB has not caught a single W against your boy BetSam. So, you know, if you think you're sharp and you want to run some bets against me, think again.
Thai chili tuna is the best.
Thai chili tuna is the best.
It's
good.
good.
I'm gonna go eat a 185 gram tin of tuna just to show that this is an incorrect statement. I'll be right back.
Leave. Hey man, he needs any excuse to eat some food. Here's the thing, right? We're an hour into the stream, yeah? And we haven't even reached the main card. What is BetSam doing? What is he doing? UAE Warriors, I can't bet on it because I'm on Betcha, which is a New Zealand sports book. I can't. I'm very excited about the card. I haven't even looked at the odds on it, but it starts at 3 a.m. for me on Friday, but that's a great card. Great card.
The flavor, the only acceptable flavor to say that is the
Sea Lord's good stuff.
Sea Lord is the go
company.
Man. Yeah, shout out Night Tahu.
No, I think Night Tahu sold some of their shares in Sea Lord, actually. I think.
Yeah, this is the 185 gram can. It's the big tuna. It's the big tuna. You know what I mean?
The big tuna. Oh, he's got the big one.
Yeah, the big one.
I always get the little ones.
I don't eat the little ones, brother. Only big tins of tuna. All right. Give me your take on this fight while I chomp this bad boy.
I think Walter Walker should be fine. I think his striking is horrific. I think his wrestling isn't that good either, but I think he's just going to be good enough to beat Peterson. And I do think he's going to sub Peterson. The problem is we've kind of lost the value on the Walter sub. I looked at it. It's plus 180, 2.8, I think. I was like, because it used to be a lot better, but I think people are just going absolutely crazy on bidding on it, and now it's like, I feel like it's lost a lot of its value that it once had. You know what I mean?
Bro, you're gonna have to yap longer now. I got so much tuna in my mouth.
Oh, dude, I was talking to them before about how much food you've been eating, BetSam, and you know what's going on. Yeah, I put money on Nurullo Aliyev. By the way, just so you guys know, I have bet on Nurullo Aliyev to get 1+ takedown in the first rounds. That was something that I placed live on stream just then as we were talking about it. But just to fill in a little bit more time, UAE Warriors is a good card. 3 a.m. though tomorrow for me. I mean, I could get up for it maybe, but I probably won't. I'm going to be honest with you because this is a bit insane. Because I've got a meeting at uni at 9 in the morning. Oh, actually, no, I probably could get up for it, actually. Interesting. Just do an all-nighter tomorrow. Just watch. But yeah, I think Ali Talib beats Peter Deniso. I think Choparov beats McLaren. I think Shamikard Magomedov is going to lose. Which is that a hot take? That is a hot take. Ooh, okay, there you go. There's an interesting one for you guys. I think Pavel Andruska is going to absolutely annihilate my poor Chinese friend Gichi Pingchu. Poor
BetSam.
Gichi
Adam looks like
Pingchu.
he needs a can of tuna too. I think I need to buy you some,
I have tuna. I have tuna in my cupboard.
buy you some. Did you buy the hot sauce? No, you didn't get your receipt, brother.
No.
I told you if you got your receipt, I would give you the money for the hot sauce, and you missed the one critical part of that transaction.
Yeah, you've got a bit of spillage on your chin.
Just oil.
There you go. Just a bit of
I think
oil.
it makes me look shiny. Let's keep it going.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we're an hour and 10 minutes into this, and we have not reached the main card yet.
We're in trouble. Oh, well, a very important comment here from Chevy 400. I want to oil Artem up with tuna.
We haven't reached the main card, BetSam. I feel like hey, the chat's got to agree with me, right? Like the BetSam is not locked in, is he? He's just not locked in.
I'm so locked in, boys. I'm here. I am here, locked in. This is what locked in looks like, Adam. I know it's tough to imagine. Volta Walker by sub is plus 150. Is it plus 180 on? Is it plus 180 on BetSam?
It is on BetSam.
What about inside the distance?
Yeah, ticket ground and pound.
I think you could knock out Thomas Peterson just on the feet, just outright.
Peterson does really fucking suck, doesn't he? Like
Volta
he's
Walker's
just such a
6'6". Like even if you're not a good fighter and you're 6'6" and at heavyweight, you can knock people out, Adam. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you
it
don't
is
have
plus 180.
What's some inside the distance on BetSam?
Give me a sec. Plus 102.
So it's better value for that on here, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's take. I'm gonna take Volta Walker inside the distance.
Okay.
And then, what about a? I feel like a Thomas Peterson plus 1 takedown, plus round 2 to start could be like a cheeky same game multi. You know?
True. Wait, let me cook that. That's actually fun. Like so, one round 1 plus takedown.
Yeah, you tell me what that looks like. Because I'm
curious. And then rounds 2 to start. Yes. Give me a sec.
Yes. It's got to be at least plus 400. At least.
No, it's plus 140.
No, his money line is way higher than that.
Wait, are you talking about and Peterson wins?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you said Peterson. Wait, so it's Thomas Peterson 1 plus round 1 takedown. Round 2 starts, yes, and Peterson to win.
Yes.
It is plus 336.
I feel like that's value. Let me explain, right? If he takes down Volta Walker goes for a leg attack, doesn't get it, right? And then spends the round like he kind of did against Lucas Dresky, where he just explodes and stuff like that, and then just is fatigued. Then it could go to decision, go to whatever. But
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I gotta let my dog in, bro. He's barking. I don't know about being. One second, boys. The dog's he's scratching at my door. I gotta let the dog in. Right. Adam, I tell you what, we'll put the next fight on.
Yeah. First, I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to go soon as well.
How much do I need to donate for Adam to wear full Saudi garb, head to toe for one stream, like the thumbnail? More money than you have in your bank account, I think, because that's hefty effort.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
It's hefty effort. That's definitely a lot of engagement. I don't know about that one. I think we're both picking Volta Walker with low confidence. Is that how you're feeling?
Yeah, so, pretty much. I've got money on it because
give the chat a breakdown of this one because it's a tough one for me. It genuinely is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest, guys. BetSam's wasted so much time right now. I have shit to do today. I thought this was going to be a 2-hour stream. It looks like we're going to be streaming for about 3 hours. But I think that Abubakar Vagayev is going to win this one by decision. I think that if anyone's going to finish the fight, it's going to be Izagat Kamaev by submission. So if you're watching this fight and you're bored out of your mind, you're probably going to be cheering for Izagat Kamaev to make it happen. But, dude, I think the way that this fight goes is Abubakar Vagayev is going to get a takedown in the first. He's going to camp in top position. He's going to get a takedown in the second. He's going to camp in top position. He's going to get a takedown in the third, and he's going to camp in top position. So I am actually going to do a same game multi. Abubakar Vagayev wins by decision to get one round 1 takedown, 1 round 2 takedown, and 1 round 3 takedown, because that is how he wins all of his fights.
Yep.
What does your dog think about this fight? He is a boring.
She can smell the tuna can. Is what's happening. The other one also is incredibly excited at the prospect of getting a little lick on that empty tuna can. He's staring directly at it. His heart is pounding. You can see it on the desk here. This is what it's come down to. Is he's actually a huge fan of lemon pepper tuna as well, and he's incredibly excited about the prospect of getting some of that. That's what it's come down to here. But anyway, for me, this is a skip fight. I genuinely do not think that this is a great value spot because Abubakar Vagayev hasn't been proven inside of the UFC. Saigid Isakmaev showed us that he has cardio concerns when he doesn't have his way with people. Isakmaev is more dangerous. Abubakar Vagayev is probably the better minute winner and has the better overall cardio and game plan. If I had to pick, it would be an Abubakar Vagayev decision play for me.
Yeah. The thing is, Vagayev's really good. Like, he's fought really good guys. Like, ACA is like talent-wise one of the better promotions on the planet. It's just that everyone that fights there is like boring as fuck. So the UFC doesn't sign them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
But also, they're on like crazy contracts, like one championship level contracts that they can't get out of. It's crazy.
I'll put these dogs out, and then we're gonna get serious. They're French bulldogs and a frog, by the way. Right, be 2 seconds.
And a frog. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't even think like, I don't know what you can do in this fight, man. Like, I'm just gonna bet the guy of takedown lines if they're anything reasonable, and I'm gonna call it a day. Artem replies to me pretty quick.
All right. We're back, brother. We are back. All right. Now, so what is your particular lane in the props here? Because we'll pull up the price tag. I think we
what
both
is
agree.
The guy of decision? I think it's a skip, man.
You think it'd be short?
Like,
the over is minus 205, so I'm expecting it to be like we've only got overs and unders and money lines, so that's all we got.
Skip it. Just skip it. Just skip it. Then I don't like betting on overs.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, but, you know...
I will bet Vagayev decision to get a takedown in round 1, 2, and 3, or Vagayev, or I'll bet just like Vagayev takedown lines in general. Might do a takedown ladder, maybe. That's all he does. Like, it's disgusting, and yeah, it's disgusting.
I don't know who Luke Thomas is, but apparently he is gay. That's fine by me. This is Halloween. They're talking about my shirt, by the way. Nightmare Before Christmas. Goated movie. Kids movie. There. Jack Skellington up in this. I thought we were going to lock in, Adam. What's going on here? That's exactly the face he's giving me right now. Rizvan Kunaev against Tyrell Fortune. I think Rizvan Kunaev is Martin Budai 2.0. What I mean by that is I don't think he's going to be the greatest in this division, but I think he's going to cook a lot of dudes that are just not athletic enough or not dangerous enough. So I'm going to take Rizvan Kunaev in this. I think he can big body himself against Tyrell Fortune. Tyrell Fortune is old. He's athletic, but again, I think he only beats like the lower echelon of this division. How do you feel about that, Adam?
I think Kunaev beats Fortune like relatively easily. I like Fortune. You know, I think I picked him to beat Tabura when he fought on short notice, but at the same time, I also just don't think he's like that good. You know, I've seen him hurt on the feet many times before in Bellator. He's been on the receiving end of some pretty unfortunate situations regarding back of the head shots too in his career, unfortunately. But yeah, Fortune's like a good wrestler, but I still to this day don't really like his striking necessarily. Like, yeah, he got knocked out by Sergey Bilastini, but then got that reversed due to a back of the head shot disqualification. He got knocked out by Daniel James. So he's got knockout losses that aren't on his record.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't really like him that much in this matchup. The thing about Kunaev is he's actually a pretty good heavyweight. He's pretty high volume.
He's big too.
Doesn't wrestle. He doesn't shoot takedowns, but like I know he can wrestle. He's just a pressure, dirty boxer, Martin Budai style, except not completely dog shit at fighting, sort of thing. So, yeah, I think we're going to see a Kuniev.
I mean, Martin Budai left the UFC like 4-1 in his last 5. Like all jokes aside.
Yeah, but dude, he just got absolutely fraud checked in Octagon recently. Like it was embarrassing.
Did he? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, pretty bad loss. He lost to someone that's like 11-7 or something.
Okay.
Octagon's pretty good though. The thing about the UFC is like the UFC's heavyweight division's horrific, and then the heavyweight division outside of the heavyweights outside of UFC are usually pretty good. So when UFC fighters leave, heavyweights leave UFC, they usually lose in other promotions. It's usually what happens.
Right. What anything on the slate jumping out at you? I'm okay to skip this one as well, to be honest with you. Nothing like, too exciting for me.
Maybe yeah, I don't know. Just yeah. Kuniev KO is not a good enough price for me. Kuniev points isn't a good enough price for me.
If I like Tyrell, I would say this one here, plus 1,000 for a Tyrell Fortune round 1. He's pretty explosive. He could find something. They are heavyweights, you know what I mean? But yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with skip, bro. I'm not loving it. You know, nothing is.
Yeah,
like,
I think we skip it too.
It's yeah, that's a skip. I think we're both picking Kuniev though. No, is that correct?
Yeah. I'm picking Kuniev. Yeah, I'm picking side too. I have a bet on side. People were saying in the chat they didn't know what I was on.
John Burke taking on the butcher. When you send this piggy to the butcher on this rare occasion, it's actually Jean Pork that's going to come out victorious. I think Magomed Zuknov in this matchup here, people are going to say look bad, all the rest of it. He's 8-0. He's undefeated. He's in the fighting prime of his life. He's almost 32 years old. I think he's going to be incredibly focused. He's taking on a Polish guy. These Polish dudes, I'm like not super high on in these matchups. They come in and people always tell me that they're going to cause an upset, and they almost never win. Damian Rozbicki, maybe he's good, maybe he's not. I haven't seen a tremendous amount of tape from this dude, but I expect him to be throwing from the hip, to be throwing with volume, and just try to overwhelm opponents. That is how he fights up. Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah. In my opinion, people disagree with me about Rozbicki, but I'll get around to that later.
I think he's going to get chinned. I think Wildchenko is going to chin him. I think Zanikov is a sneaky, dangerous striker, and we've seen what these Russian dangerous strikers are like when they come across somebody who's not defensively responsible. For example, Muslim Selikov, Carlos Leal, man, like these people, when they see a shot, they'll just take you out. And I could absolutely see something like that happening here where Damian Rozbicki thinks he's just teeing off on him and then just is slumped. So that's where I'm going to run with that. Yeah. It's Magomed Zanikov by KO.
Yeah, so here's the thing about Rozbicki, right? I said in my breakdown, like, I just consider him to be a hooks merchant with no defense. And people were commenting, like, no, you're wrong about that. Like, he throws a lot of jabs. He fights well from range. I looked back into him. No, he doesn't, dude. Like, Rozbicki, he is a chaos sort of merchant, really. Like, you know how we were doing the tape last night on Janikic, and Janikic was throwing a lot of jabs? Yeah. Rozbicki's kind of like that, but I would say a lot less reckless, because Janikic just fights like a total idiot. Whereas for Rozbicki, like he's pretty good. Like, he is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's 24 years old. This guy's young. Like, he's going to come back pretty well. But I don't like his striking defense, and he has a lot of submissions on his record, which would make you think he's a pretty good grappler. But his grappling's really bad. You know, like he falls off the top all the time. He's a sub over position kind of guy. Zanikov is not a wrestler. Zanikov won't wrestle offensively in this fight. It's just not his game. But if Rozbicki somehow got a takedown and we're in the grappling, Rozbicki will get too aggressive. You'll fall off. Zanikov as well. Dude, this guy trains with Islam Makhachev. You know, I think he knows how to escape a rear naked choke. I think he knows how to escape an arm triangle. I think he knows how to get up from bottom position when someone's on top of him. So I don't think the grappling's that much of a factor. And the thing about Zanikov, the problem that I kind of have with Zanikov is in his last fight when he beat the guy in the Contender Series, that win has aged really badly. Like, Caldas is on a pretty bad losing streak right now against pretty bad opposition. So for me, this is a prove it sort of fight for Zanikov, because his win has aged so bad on the Contender Series.
I know people might be
yeah, John Falk. Yeah. Sorry. So that's the thing. Like the win has aged pretty badly. So like for me, this is like Zanakov. Like he's got to prove to me that he's actually like the real deal because he's 31 years old. I know people are calling 33-year-olds prospects. He's 31, guys. He's not a prospect. Like this is now or never for him. If he's ever gonna make it in the promotion, he needs to make it happen now. And especially since he's got like a potential assault charge waiting for him in the US, he's never gonna fight in the United States. He'll probably never go back to the States again. So he's gonna be stuck in the UAE, like Sharon Magomedov. Yeah, for the assault on Dylan Dennis. Yeah.
I mean, it's still in Dennis. They should just let it go. You know.
I mean,
we
he's
all want
still wanted man.
We all want
wanted man.
You know,
I think Zanakov finishes him too. I think I might have sent in Zanakov decision on that predictions tracker guy. Does he email you?
No.
Oh, you don't email him? Oh,
no. I think he just watches my videos. I've never spoken with him.
Oh, because he emails me. I think I've sent in a Zanakov decision, but I think I'm going to bet the finish.
That would be handy if I could send in my predictions. So send me.
Oh, because he just emails me. He just emails me, and I just send him back. Oh.
Right, he just watches. I think he just watches all my videos. Like,
really?
I have no idea how he gets my stuff. I assume he just watches my shit.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I am always wowed by how much time he must put in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like even though, like for me, like he just I just email him, but even then, like it must be a pretty big doing because he's like such stats. He does.
It's got to be.
He does betting odds. Like he like simulates like $100.
It's autism. It's weaponized autism. You know. It's
that's true. That's true. And like I know how much money YouTube pays you. He won't be making a lot of money off it. Unless he's got like a Patreon people pay for.
Peanuts. It's peanuts, brother.
Mm.
Well, how do you feel about an either fighter by KO at plus 170? How do you like that one?
Oh, he is an AI skimming. Oh, which is why he always gets the picks wrong. That makes sense.
He doesn't usually get mine incorrect.
Yeah, he's absolutely fucked me before, and he really pissed me off for that because I was third, I think, in the world at one point, and then I watched one of his videos. I was like, hold on, like I didn't pick this guy or this person, and
wait, Adam, right? Either fighter by KO is plus 170, but Magomed Zanakov by KO is plus 200. I feel like you've got to go with the either fighter by KO.
Yeah, I think so.
For like a 10% reduction.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's write that.
Is that what we're doing?
I'm down with that. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
You got to chuck the yeah.
I got you.
So plus 170.
Plus 170, brother. Yeah. Plus 170. Yeah. Plus 170.
Is there an under as well, or nah? We're just gonna call it there. That may as well be the under. That may as well be the under.
Is, it's under 1.5.
Oh, it's 1.5. Why are they doing 1.5s on fights like this? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I wasn't too excited about that. I thought it should have been a 2.5. Speaking of unders, and I'm going to tell you right now, I think this fight should be a skip. Islam Dulatov mogs the fuck out of Wellington Turman. Look at this handsome digger chat, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're both trying to mog each other, but Wellington Turman's definitely getting mogged. Somebody tried to say to me, and I think Adam is going to immediately agree with me here. Somebody tried to say to me, what if Wellington Turman's just been leveling up since 2 years, 7 months ago? I was like,
dude, no, he's had 2 surgeries. He's had 2 surgeries. He's fucked.
Yeah, so he's lost 3. He's, for some reason, they're giving him another contract here. Look, he lost to Andre Petrosky, lost to Randy Brown, lost to Jared Gooden by submission. Then he comes in here, 2-year, 7-month layoff. He was never that good to begin with. Only wins over, split decision win over Sam Alvey. Tells you all you need to know.
And you could make a strong argument Sam Alvey won it too.
Yeah, so I mean, like Wellington Turman, the prodigy of what? Because it isn't.
I don't think it matters, man.
6'3", 75-inch reach. Islam Dulatov. Look at this. You got here submission, knockout. I mean, he cooked Adam Fugat, and I think Adam Fugat's a better fighter than Wellington Turman.
On the feet, absolutely.
Yeah. So for me, it's like it's easily going to be Dulatov here.
I had bet on Dulatov round 1 KO when the odds were better.
Did you get it plus money? If you didn't get it plus money,
yeah.
What was it?
like plus 220, plus, like sorry, plus 125, I think, like 2.25.
125. All right. Let's pull it up right now. Let's see what
What's
we
it
got.
now?
KO is minus 185. Ism Dultov round 1, minus 225. Mick round 1.
225. Oh
Minus
my god.
140.
Okay. Holy shit. I got a good price. Wow. Okay.
What about a plus 700 for round 2? How do you feel about that?
I've got enough staked on the round 1, man. I think
he does.
If you can get an under half a round line, I think maybe you just do the under half a round. Like I genuinely think this guy's gonna wipe the fucking floor of them. I genuinely do.
Half is sitting at minus 265. Yeah. Yeah.
I need to piss again, by the way.
No, you don't. We can make it through.
Yeah, I actually do. I've drank like 2 liters of water on stream.
Hold it, brother. Hold it.
Nah.
Hold it, please.
Oh, you can talk about Timurov because you like Timurov, don't you?
Wait. We're co-main and main away, brother. Let's just lock in.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a half an hour. That's it.
8 minutes. 8 minutes, brother. All right, let's lock it. All right, I can't be too mad at him. I've ran away a couple of times on stream already. We have Steve Erskine. Piss yourself, Adam. This is the kind of dedication that we're looking for, Bologna boy. This is what we really want to see out of Adam. You know, instead of running away, you know, let Adam piss. Yeah, on stream. That's where it's supposed to be. Just piss your pants. See, the people understand. The people understand here. You know, hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby type of matchup. Yeah, Red Chip knows what's good there. What if Turman is roided up with USADA gone? I don't think it would matter. I genuinely don't think roids would save him. I got Dulatov by finish. What was that one? 1.333 in my parlay. It's now 1.25, so you could argue you got value on that. You really could argue that. Yeah, you could make an argument for that. I'm having like an allergic reaction on my arm or something, guys. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to have to look into that. There's lumps all over it for some reason. Sam Loki looks like Dulatov. I would absolutely take that. I believe he's a German male model. Is that not correct, Adam? Is Dulatov not a German male model? I think he might be.
Oh, yeah, he's not a full-time fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a German male model. So, you know, I'll take that. What if Dulatov is roided up? I think Dulatov is just in great shape, has good genetics or anything like that. I think he's big chilling.
Yeah, he's just a model. I am potentially...
something crazy, Adam?
What?
I think I might be having an allergic reaction to eating that tuna.
Really?
I'm not even being sarcastic. My arm is covered in bumps right now.
That's
like
crazy.
Covered. Yeah, I'm not there. I am allergic
to representing Turkey as well.
I'm allergic to prawns. So there's a potential that there was shellfish in with the tuna. Yeah, so it could be a BetSam off to the hospital tonight. We'll see how we go.
Oh,
it could be. Stay tuned. Coming to a theater near you. Yeah, I developed an allergy to prawns when I was like 18 or 19. I was working in this restaurant. I was eating them all the time, and just became allergic. Moral of the story: Steve Ersking's probably getting knocked out by Ramazan Timurov because he's a little roided up dwarf.
Dude, round 1 is Betcha boosted. It was 8.5, but now it's 7.5.
That's not.
I hate how they changed the Betcha boosts. I hate how they changed the Betcha boosts, man. Here's the thing.
8.5 is value. Is it just round 1 or round 1 KO?
Round 1 KO. Okay. Hear me out though, BetSam. In all seriousness, if Timurov does it, I'll upgrade my like.
Okay, and you'll send me your one for free. Thank you. I'll take that. Good deal. Thanks.
You'll have to buy a studio interface because it's XLR, not USB.
What is the difference?
You have to get an interface to run it through it.
I ain't doing all that. Anywho, with this one here, I think Steve Erskine can comfortably win this fight, or he can get knocked out in round 1, and it could look like either one of those. And I wouldn't be surprised at either outcome. Ramazan Timurov overswings. Like when you're looking at his striking from a fundamental aspect, it's terrible, right? Like when he was fighting CJ Vergara, he's like throwing absolute haymakers and falling off of his feet with the punches that he's throwing. But the same thing
all
is
of his knockouts in the first.
Yeah, but it generates a lot of power. I was impressed with his fight against Charles Johnson because even though he got tired, he still fought like with good intensity for a man that was clearly quite fatigued. A win inside the distance, decision, no action here on Ramazan Timurov is probably what I'm looking to play. It's probably like $1.80, something like that. Let's have a look. Maybe it's $1.50 to be honest, because I think they do know what they're looking at here with this one, but we'll pull it up right now anyway. Here we can see win inside the distance, decision, no action. He's $1.40. It's minus 250. They know what they're looking at with that one. Yeah. It's not too exciting for me. Ramazan Temirov round 1 KO plus 425 here. You're saying we can get it plus 650.
We can.
Yeah, Ramazan Temirov by KOs plus 200. Usyk by points plus 165. Usyk submission plus 700. Usyk KO plus 700.
I just kind of like the Temirov round 1 KO. Like I have already bet it on the Bet Boost, and I probably will bet it again. You know, at the time too.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about that?
I think I'm just gonna skip it.
Okay.
You know what? Put me down for Ramazan Temirov round 1 KO 7.5 plus 650. I'll take it. I might even put that on the official betting thing just for the sheer value of knowing we've seen him get almost chinned by Odo Osborne. We've seen him get chinned by Kai Kara France. We know this guy, that is his path to victory. It's not a crazy thing, and for a percentage likelihood matchup aside, it's probably like a good bet. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Like last week, they bet you boosted Tommy McMillan round 1 KO, and I also bet on that too because that was plus 750, and I was like, you know, like that's a pretty good chance of hitting that for that price as well. You know, it's not like I'm betting like a random like round 2 submission or something. It's plus 750. I was like, you know, that could happen.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't hit, unfortunately. But you know, like it's one of those things where like bets that don't hit are inherently bad bets, but at the same time, I don't think it was a bad bet either because it nearly did.
Yeah,
it nearly did.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, well. Especially at that price too. Especially at that price.
A winning bet's not a bad bet. A losing bet's always a bad bet. Like I understand that sentiment. I don't really feel that way though. I can tell when something was really good.
I've lost stuff and thought, well.
Magomed Ankalaev, Bogdan Guskov. I think me and Adam both agree that Bogdan Guskov leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to his striking defense. And for that reason, I think we're both leaning towards a Magomed Ankalaev inside the distance, leaning more towards a KO. We could both agree with that.
Yeah. Ankalaev doesn't really have subs, but that could happen. But here's the thing about Guskov, right? Have you seen his loss in 2020 to that like old dude?
No.
I actually recommend you watch it because it shows
to Jan Blachowicz after knocking him out more or less, you know. It's just, you know.
Dude, Guskov cannot deal with pressure or takedown attempts. He cannot. And Ankalaev is going to pressure him. Ankalaev, in my opinion, is going to take him down too. Remember, this guy attempted 12 takedowns against Alex Pereira. If he attempts 12 takedowns against Guskov, I think he gets 11 of them. You know? Like in all seriousness, man, I bet on Ankalaev to get 2 takedowns, and then I've bet on Ankalaev
inside the distance.
Inside the distance as well.
What about an under? Is it set at a 3.5 or a 2.5 line for this one?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'll pull it up now. It's a 2.5 line. The under's minus money. Sad.
Yeah.
What's some inside the distance? Probably like $1.30.
Yeah, here. Probably. It's funny because, dude, he's not a proven finisher, which is hilarious.
Yeah, but
Guskov is just, in my opinion, very outmatched. I think he's very outmatched in this fight.
Yeah.
You know?
What about a Magomed Ankalaev by KO is minus 155? Okay.
What's the over-under to that?
2.5.
2.5? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't... Because I don't think he finishes him in the first 2 rounds. That's the thing about Ank. You can just look at his whole career. He's not a proven finisher, you know?
Yeah.
He just isn't.
Yeah.
But it's a matchup-wise that I think he's going to finish Guskov. I really do.
Yeah, man. You know what? For me, I'm going to call a skip. It's not something I'm dying to play, you know?
No, neither.
I'm not super excited about it.
Let's go to Kombat Kiwi parlay.
Let's go Kombat Kiwi
parlay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, is there anything you had highlighted and you're already looking to jump on? We'll build this right now for the boys.
Like, what am I absolutely fizzing to play?
Yeah.
Give me a sec to kind of go through this.
I will pick mine first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I've got an idea.
Abdul Hussein inside the distance. We'll see what the price is.
Okay. I will throw out the Tuchelov Ribeiro under 1.5, I think.
Okay, we'll go with where are we? I will fight the end. No, there we are. Fighter wins inside the distance. I'm gonna go Abdul Hussein minus 185. You know?
Inside the distance?
Yeah. And then you're saying which one was it? The tool of this fight to go under 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. That's minus 265.
I like it. I'll take it. That's fine.
Sure. What is it? They can't parlay them yet on BetOnline. Do we have? Can we do it on Betcha? Can we do it on Betcha?
No, because we don't have the under 1.5 either. Dang it.
Okay, you're gonna have to remove your leg because that's the part that can't be parlayed yet.
Bastard. Give me a sec. Hold on. Let me come up. Like, what have I already bet on actually? It's gonna yield.
What about Sam Patterson under? How do you feel about that? Or fight does not go? Or Sam Patterson inside the distance? Let's check what a Sam Patterson inside the distance is.
What about just Dulatov wins in round 1? I've already bet it myself pretty heavily. Just Dulatov wins in round 1.
All right.
Or Patterson wins inside the distance is minus 255. Actually, I like that. That's fine. That's a better price as well. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. Minus 255. I mean, we're paying chalk, but this is a hitter. This is a banger.
Minus 185 and minus 255. Which, if I put those in decimal, you want me to put them in decimal, or you can do that? I can put them in decimal. Take me 2 seconds.
It should be a plus money. It should be plus money.
1.39. 1.39, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll go into the other one. I'm like, what the fuck did I say? Abdul Hussein inside the distance. Right. 1.39 and 1.54. Yeah, that should be above. 1.39 and 1.54.
Let us multiply them, don't they?
Yeah, correct.
So 2.14 plus 114.
Plus 114, we'll take it. That's the Kombat Kiwi parlay.
Good, that's good. That's gonna hit. That's a banger.
What is this? Adam, please never unfull screen again. We don't want to see your twisted, disgusting green side. I think there's a section.
I don't even know what that means.
I think the section of the chat probably does want to see them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey man, anyway, that's the stream. I think we're done. We're toast. I'm gonna give 5 minutes to people to ask Adam or myself any questions right now about upcoming fights, about the fights that are already listed. Or should we open up the next week's card just for the fun of it? Should we open up to next week's card?
Yeah, let's talk about Serbia. Because listen, I know people give me a bit of shit for not picking that many underdogs. I did a little bit of extra tape study last night, Sam. And
I know you were tagging me and shit.
Yeah, I came to a pretty crazy conclusion. Is there any odds out for Serbia yet? I'm gonna guess there isn't, but holy shit, man, we might be on to another Mitch Ramirez type underdog.
To be fair, Mitch Ramirez, like we said about Mitch Ramirez, either he's going to get taken down in round 1 and sub, or he's going to defend some takedowns and knock him out.
But he did nothing, man. That's the problem. Yeah, it just looked so bad. The theory was there.
That's how
the theory was there.
It's just one of those things. It's like picking Michael Chandler to win. Either he's going to knock somebody out violently with an overhand, or he's not.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
or he's going to look really bad. Yeah, that's
things to do the whole Serbia card that way. It's out the way. Absolutely not, Davis Miller. Absolutely not. Great. Jan versus Navajo early breakdown. We've got a couple of requests for the Nav versus Jan breakdown. I'm gonna say something, and this is like a little bit anticlimactic. Or it's going to be hype, but we'll see. I have been refreshing FightOdds.io every 25 minutes throughout my day to see if they're going to give me odds for Navajo Sterling versus Jan Blachowicz. If by some miracle I get Navajo Sterling at plus money on his money line, I will probably put somewhere in the realm of $2,000 to $5,000 on it immediately. I'm going to tell you this, and maybe Adam will disagree with me or whatever. The fact that Jan Blachowicz had a life or death draw against Bogdan Guskov shows me that he is over the hill and he is done and dusted. And you might say, well, Navajo Sterling looked terrible against Ion Cutelaba. Bro, I'm telling you, Ion Cutelaba at this stage in his career, probably round one subs Jan Blachowicz. Have you seen when Jan Blachowicz gets out grappled by people? Bro, have you seen when Jan Blachowicz gets out grappled by people? It's ugly. Go back and watch him fight Glover Teixeira for the title and just look lost down there. He looked so lost against Glover Teixeira. Man, I just think that Jan Blachowicz, everybody's talking about Jan being the value of the year. Jan Blachowicz has been injury-plagued and injury-ridden. He has struggled to make it through a full fight camp. There is no way that I can say that Jan Blachowicz is coming in here 100%. I think Jan Blachowicz is at the age now where even if he is compromised at this point, he's just got to take whatever injury he's got and just roll with it. You know, that's legitimately where he's at. How old is he?
Well, he's had 43, bro. He's had double shoulder surgery now as well. Wait, people say like he was injured.
No, he's not 43, is he?
Dude, he's gonna be more injured, dude. Like he's had double shoulder surgery, man. Like this guy.
Jan Blachowicz was born in 1983, and you guys are telling me that he's gonna beat my boy Navajo Sterling? You're smoking.
I know I make this joke a lot. This guy actually is old enough to be my father.
Yeah, like it wouldn't even be controversial if he was your father.
It would be just one of those team breaks. You know what? Yeah, someone like actually quite a few people that I was close with in high school are young mothers now, which is just hilarious.
Navajo did look better in his last fight, but Jan is very smart. Jan had a draw with Guskov, and so did Ankalaev. That MMA math is crazy work. That's just crazy work to say that. I
don't know, man. It's gonna be a striking fight. The thing is, like, the only way Navajo loses is if he goes does what he did against Eon and just try to lose. You know what I mean?
I don't think he was trying to lose. He was just
engaging. He was trying to lose that fight, man. You cannot tell me he was not trying to lose by submission. That boy had money on round one guillotine or some shit by Eon. The way he's ducking his head into that thing, I tell you, man.
He literally fought out of
my goddamn mind watching him pull off that bullshit, dude.
Navajo Sterling, he had, if anything, he had money on the round 2 KO. But anyway,
I had money on Navajo round 2 as well, so I was pretty happy.
And what did he do? He got the round 2 KO. So
he did.
You know, I'm gonna slam Navajo at a good price. It's either gonna be that we're all idiots and the books are gonna open at Navajo Sterling at $1.4, like at $1.40,
like minus 250,
or we're all barking up the wrong tree and the bookie's like, yeah. My honest opinion, I think they're gonna open up at a pick'em. And the market's going to decide. And the market's going to decide immediately. Like, I think that's what's going to happen. Because Jan Blachowicz is a former champion. It is by far the most difficult opponent on paper. And the reason why I want to emphasize on paper is when somebody's 43, right? If they turn up and have a Conor McGregor-style performance, you can't blame them. Think about even, what's his name, RDA. RDA fought recently, was injured in 40 seconds or whatever. You know, it just happens sometimes, man.
And these guys want to get injured in the fight, you know, like Conor, like he I know a lot of people he was injured before. No. Like his health insurance gets paid by the UFC or the commission or whatever because he got injured in the fight. That's why he's so desperately trying to make it known I was injured in the fight. So he can get his health insurance and shit paid out. Like I know Conor can afford it, but a lot of these guys, a lot of these people that go in interviews and say I was injured going into the fight, they're complete idiots because you just lost your health insurance that the UFC was going to offer you. If you see, if you say, I broke my hand in the middle of the fight, bang, you claim that the UFC has to pay for it, pay for your medical bills and shit. Yeah.
All right, we got time for a few more questions here, and we'll talk about.
We'll talk about Serbia real quick. I know people are asking me about PFL and LFA. University starting up again, guys. Now there are people in the chat. PFL. I don't know if I'm gonna do PFL on my channel anymore, man. Like it just doesn't make sense.
There is a comment. I thought you were actually making this up.
No. People actually are. Like it just doesn't make sense for me to do PFL on my channel anymore because like, no one watches it. No one gives a shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to cook my algorithm because it comes and goes, and it like BetSam will know. Like it theory can severely impact like how much money YouTube is going to pay you, depending.
It's why I stopped doing the NBA videos. I love making them. I was having a great time making the NBA. I was hyped doing them. Nobody was watching them.
I have a second channel for NBA. I don't get any views on it, but I'm gonna build it. Like I'm gonna try and get like 500 subs by the end of the year on that second channel, and then
I genuinely think that when I start a gaming channel, it will pass this channel in under a year. In under a year.
Yeah.
Because
the thing about the NBA is like it's a lot bigger of a sport. So once you get into the algorithm, like it's gonna roll, I think.
Anyway, we got here $2 from Jeff D. Metallic. Can you talk about the Islam Gary card quick after? Absolutely not, brother. Genuinely, I don't have the time, and neither does Adam. Appreciate the 2 spot, brother, but absolutely.
We can spend 5 minutes talking about Serbia.
Yeah, I think we got specifically asked about who Hayley Cowan was fighting, so we could talk about that fight first.
It's like Milicevic, I think. She's gonna get sacrificed.
You think Hayley Cowan's gonna get sacrificed?
Mm-hmm.
So you said? Okay. Mm-hmm. So for this one here, right, Nina Milicevic and Hayley Cowan, I will play devil's advocate against you here, right, and say there is one big problem that I have with this matchup, and I've already pointed out outside of the stream. You look at and all of these people.
No, this is a different person. This isn't the Brazilian one. This is a different fight.
No, Adam, you're jumping on my dick about something when I'm still correct here. I'm not talking about the girl that we watched. I quickly went through and did paper study. All of these fighters here have ridiculously terrible records, and I'll go through and I'll show you what I'm talking about here, Adam. We can see here on this tab here, very cool pose, VV cool, but you want to see the fighters that she's gone ahead and fought here. We've got a Dina Osman, right? Okay, this is what sometimes when you go through and you do tape study, look at this face, okay, right? Me and Adam eat a lot of KFC, right? Like it's okay. We eat KFC, right? Like we indulge, right? Neither of us have our cheeks bulging out of our fucking heads like Black Cat Nina Osman or Dina Osman. She looks like if I stabbed her with a pencil, grease would just start pouring out. Like what the fuck is that? 4-1 out of Egypt. I guarantee you this chick is a terrible fighter. I do not need the tape study here. You might think this is crazy. Like you might be like, Sam, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, guess who she fought before this? It's Desi Rahuya. This looks like this is on a striking gym class, and they're like, guys, this is just to show you guys that normal people fight here at our gym, right? What is this? This is her Tapology, 35 years old, Indonesian fighter, 1-1 record. Like, what is that? This is the people that she's beaten. The girl that we're talking about here, Nina. These are the fighters that she's fought recently. And yes, she's treated them like cans. Here's another one. The Cedars girl. Okay. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Lebanese. How many Lebanese female fighters do you know that have ever achieved anything in their life? Anything at all? None. The answer is 0. There are 0 Lebanese female fighters that have ever done anything with their life. Okay?
Milicevic is going to finish her.
I'm just saying, Adam, that it doesn't matter that you think this girl is good or not. She's beaten nobody. Nobody.
That doesn't matter. Like, look at Khabib's career.
What do you mean? Khabib Nurmagomedov? He beat Ally Quinta, right? Khabib beat
one day. No, I'm talking about like he come into the UFC 16-0 and he'd never beaten someone with a winning record or something like that. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, but we got to see how he fought in this.
We're talking about like the least relevant fight on this card, dude. Like this is a shit break fight too.
No way, this is an actual UFC fight. I agree. I agree. This is a suicide hotline if you're betting on this type of fight. Like, just don't touch it.
I'm going to bet on Nina to knock her out.
I bet you are. And it's probably going to hit. But my statement stands. This is the most passion anybody's brought up regards to a Hayley Cowan fight ever. I would say absolutely. That's probably the most spot-on statement that Red Chimp's ever come with. Red Chimp, by the way, guys, shout out to Red Chimp. We got 160 people watching here. Red Chimp is the guy that does my UFC fight edits. And it's so funny because I've actually shouted him out a bunch of times. But Red Chimp, a lot of the time, chooses the music for some of them. I choose music a lot of the time too. But a lot of the time, whenever he plays his rap music, people are like, oh my God, BetSam the ball knower. I didn't know BetSam knew these songs and all the rest of it. I'm going to tell you guys and set the record straight right now. Most of those songs he plays, I think are absolutely dog shit and terrible. But the people like them, so I say, you know what, Chimp? You can run it. You can run those songs because for a lot of them, it's just I don't know them. I don't know who they are. I let Red Chimp cook, and so far he's doing his job. So yeah, the people like what he's cooking up in the kitchen for that. Speaking of, me and him are got to drop the slam of the week tonight. I'm expecting an edit out of that young boy tonight as well. Let's talk about one more fight of your choosing, Adam, and then we'll kill this thing, and we'll move on to another week.
All right, let's talk about.
What about a Bogdan Josias Masasa?
I haven't looked into it, but it's fun.
All right, what about Oban Elliott, Michael Oliveira?
I haven't looked into it, but Oliveira should knock him out.
All right, pick a fight, Adam.
Let's talk about the Yannick Gugnon fight. Because
we studied this together.
I'm 100% going to pick Gugnon, by the way. 100% going to pick Gugnon.
After we watched that together? Do you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure we went into that. You were going to pick Yannick, correct? Well, before we did our tape study session.
Yes, before we did the tape study, I liked Yannick, and then I did the tape study, and then I liked Gugnon. And it's not the only fight on the card that I've picked that I'm going to probably... I don't know what the odds are going to be, but like these odds should be pretty close. I mean, unless the odds makers just don't know what the fuck they're doing, to be honest, which
I will expect Yannick to be the favorite. More fights, bigger, longer.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like minus 150 or something like that, like opening. And then people might bet on Yannick to be wider. But I actually think if you actually look into this fight, there's a lot I don't like about Yannick, man. He's got no...
He's open. He's
defense,
open.
No defense. Doesn't seem to know what he's doing on the ground. Gugnon is good. Gugnon is good. He's more aggressive. He's more technical. He hits harder. I don't even think it's a hot take. I think Gugnon genuinely does hit harder, and he's a way better grappler. So
let's see what the Tapology community is picking out of this one.
90% Yannick.
90% Yannick. We might get better odds than we think. We might get better odds than we think here.
It's not the only fight I'm going to be looking at betting on a massive underdog, even though that one, I don't even know if I'm going to bet it. You know how we looked into Vlasto Sepo briefly?
Yeah.
I looked into Vlasto Sepo a little bit more. Yeah. Sepo...
We were watching it. Like, this dude is raw. Like, he's very raw with the way he is striking.
Dude, I watched all of his losses. He has no idea what he's doing.
You spoke about Chase Hooper and how bad that looked. Bro, if that dude wins, it's going to look like he's beating up a person at the grocery store.
Oh, well, that's the problem, dude. Urbina has the three things you don't want in a fighter. No cardio.
Yeah.
No chin. And four things. Hold on. He's got no cardio. He's got no chin. He's got no fight IQ, and he's got no defense. He's got 4 out of 4 things you don't want in a fighter. However, Vlasto Sepo is so flawed. Like
he's actually there are 5 things you don't want from a fighter, and he's missing the 5th. Do you know what the 5th one is, Adam? Representing the flag with India.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nobody's more disappointed that the Indian market can't seem to break through. I want there to be Indians in the UFC.
I don't know if you know this, but like I have like a pretty good contact with someone that is like representing Indian MMA. Like he talks to like Forrest Griffin and shit. Like he's telling me like what Indians are at the UFC Shanghai PI and stuff. Like I also want the Indian market to succeed because like it would be like...
What's my guy's name that I like? Angad Bish. I like him, bro. I like Angad Bish.
Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. He trains himself too. Like he needs to go to the Shanghai PI.
Yeah.
But no, I think Gugnon wins this. I think I'm gonna pick Urbina. It's gonna be a Chase Hooper Mitch Ramirez fight, which I'm gonna look like a complete idiot if it doesn't happen.
I love you, Sajid. I love you.
Sorry, Sajid. Hey, there's still some upcoming guys, man. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Gugnon on this one. I think I'm gonna pick Urbina. It's gonna be one of those ones though, which I'm just gonna look like a hippie if it loses. But dude, like he actually might be the worst grappler in the UFC right now.
I don't think you'll look terrible because I think from what we watched there, Milos Janicic was the guy that we watched that was throwing a lot of jabs and getting teed off on, right?
I'm talking about the Sepo one, but yeah, this is the Janicic guy that was throwing jabs. Yeah.
I think in this fight here, I think even if Janicic wins, I think there's going to be moments when Noah Gugnon just lands clean on him. So I think you're not going to look bad here for picking Noah Gugnon, and I'll be interested to see what.
I am quite confident in Gugnon, you know, like straight up. Like I the more I looked into this, the more I was like, yeah, Gugnon's gonna win this. But as for
$2 super chat from Spanky68. Appreciate you, brother. I'm probably picking Gamma on that one, interestingly. Yeah.
I probably
Speaking of
will
Indians,
too.
what happened to Lewis Lee Scott? I liked him a lot. Who is that?
He was on the Contender Series. He beat Kaushik Sokumar. He's disappeared off the face of the earth, though. I don't actually know, to be honest. Genuinely don't know.
Call center. He's working at the call center. It is what it is. It happens, you know. It happens to the best of us.
But no, as for Urbina, he's got such an easy path to victory. Like, it's just so blatantly obvious. I don't know if his team does any tape study, but if they do, Urbina should be shooting a takedown in the first 15 seconds, and he should get it, and then he should just... I genuinely think that Urbina would find form out within 30 seconds of taking Vlasto Sepo down and ground and pound him out to finish the fight. Genuinely believe that.
I'm going to ask you this, and then we're going to end the stream. Do you not find it strange that we don't have any odds for next week's card yet? Not even the main event? Is that not a little odd?
Not really, because a lot of the fights have been cancelled and put together, so... Oh, you mean even just for like the main event as well?
Not even money lines for anything, for not a single fight.
I don't know. Like maybe Serbia's got like some sort of betting like laws like we do in New Zealand, maybe that like they're gonna like be a bit later on it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, brother, well, I'm out of here. We're gonna end this shit.
I'll catch you. 2 hours on the dot. I think it's good. It's good.
I think this was incredibly unfocused, and I think that you can, go away, look in the mirror, and see what you can do to improve on your ability to stay on track. I can't even get that. No, thank you for being here, Adam. Thank you everybody for watching today. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to chop it up here with the boys, and the fact that there's over 100 people that want to watch me and Adam chop it up every week is awesome. This segment is only growing. And it's really awesome to see. So thank you all for watching, man. It's going to be great. I will be posting a pinned comment under this video with every pick that we've put together for this. And in the Discord, I'll post that out as well. So I appreciate you all for watching. Go check out that pinned comment if you want to try and build your own parlays from some of the reads we've had here. Not an easy card to put together, but I would say we hit 50% or more of the props that we've put out this week. Thank you for watching.
I feel good about this.
People. Yeah, I like that we were aligned with a bunch of them. We moved on.
Yes, I think that's I think that might be. I mean, just based on the assumption that this weekend we absolutely crush it again. I think that is something that I think a lot of people could maybe walk away with. Maybe we could walk away with when you and I are aligned on a lot of fights, on a lot of cards. It's going to be a good weekend. When we're not aligned, that's when you're going to have to be a little bit more picky and choosy, because OKC was a bit picky and choosy, really. The fact that we're aligned so much, and I also think the fact as well that we're not just like choosing stuff that we're kind of coming up with randomly. I think we're choosing some good sides. I like it. I like it a lot.
Last super chat for the stream. Oh my god, it's James Krause here.
James Krause. Hey, he knows.
You can't let people know. Yeah. You can't let people know that you're giving us the tip-offs there. Thank you, James Krause. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We're out of here.